So Anna, we did 2 lessons so far. We did one on the forehand, backhand, and the serve. We did one on the volley. And today we're going to do something super important, and it's called rallying.
Rallying?
You know? Yeah, you know what rallying is? Okay, a lot of people confuse volleying with rallying. So they'll say, oh, let's volley back and forth to each other, meaning that they're going to keep the ball in play, but that's the wrong term. The actual term for keeping the ball in play, hitting it back and forth to each other, is rallying. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to hit back and forth to each other. When you learn to rally, you're going to also be able to play with other people, which is going to be very important. And so what you got to watch out for when you're rallying is, number one, being in your ready position that we learned. So when you're waiting for the ball, a lot of people have a tendency to kind of stand around on their heels and kind of straight up, and then when the ball comes, they're not ready to move, because let's face it, the ball is not going to come right to you. It's going to be all over the place and you'll have to go get it. So you have to be ready to move your feet and watch the ball very carefully. Another common thing when the beginner level players start to rally is that they panic. So what they do is they're waiting for the ball, and the ball comes, and then they right away try to take a swing at it. They swing right away, and now they're not set up properly, they're not timing the ball properly, and because they're swinging super fast, they're not executing the proper technique. So I want you to remember to use the correct sequence. This is something that we talked about in our first lesson, which is go in a ready position, and now the first thing you're going to do is observe the incoming ball while you are in a ready position. So let's assume it goes to the forehand. The first thing you do is make a turn towards your forehand side, okay? And then you also change the grip and find the forehand grip. And now you set up the forehand. And then once you find that you're set up in the most accurate place, then you think about hitting the ball. So hitting is going to be the third step. We're going to try to rally volleys first, because those are the easiest one to rally. So go ahead and stand at the net right here. So right now I want you to do forehand volleys first, just to get used to the tempo of the rally. Come on up a little closer. And set the racket on the side already like this. Go a little higher with the racket, just put it right here, bend the arm in front.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna hit the ball, and you're just gonna tap it back right to me, okay? Good. Good, and just kind of track the ball and come right back to me. Good. All right, and we're doing it. Now remember what we talked about. You wanna be in an athletic position, because look, if I go here, you're not ready. If you're straight up, you're fine if it's coming to you. You have to be in an athletic position. Let's do it again. Okay, you come right at me. Here we go. Good. Wow. No. For now, we're just doing forehand, so you don't have to worry about switching. All right, we're going to do both in a second. Good. And again. Let's try to go up to 10. 3. I'm only counting your hits. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, what do you think? It's fun, right?
Yeah.
See, this is real tennis, okay? Going back and forth.
Yeah.
Let's try backhand, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 10 in a row. That's very impressive. Okay, now we do 10 in a row random, so you don't know where it's coming. So you're gonna have to go from the ready position. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you missed it. Okay, so this is gonna be a lot harder than the other way around, because this is the difficulty about rallying, is that you don't know where the ball is coming. And this is where you have to apply the sequencing, okay? So you have to be calm and not rush. Even though the ball is coming quickly, make sure you see the ball first before you make a decision. Like, don't go to the backhand without knowing that the ball is going to go to your backhand side.
Rushing never takes you anywhere anyways.
Absolutely. 1. Oh, that was too low. Come again. 1, 2. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice, good. 9, match point. All right, yes, very good. What did you think? That was pretty easy, right?
It was fun.
You got 10 in a row pretty fast. Very nice job. So now let's try to rally forehands and backhands. And we're going to do it from the service line first. So the important in tennis is that you, in the beginning, when you first start to hit back and forth, is that you do it very gently and slowly. If you hit it hard, you're not going to be able to keep the ball in play. And then gradually over time, you start adding speed. Good. Nice. Okay. Go, go, go. Come on, come on, come on.
This is different than what we did here.
Oh,
this is a regular
this
swing.
is like our first lesson that we had. These are forehands and
Regular
backhands.
swing?
Ground strokes.
Right.
Okay.
So you
So,
just like
so a couple of things I want to tell you. Yes, remember our lesson? We kind of started short here, and then we made sure we finished all the way. Applied exactly the same fundamentals to the rally. And the most important thing is that you finish, because a lot of beginner players are very cautious about finishing. So they hit the ball and they kind of stop here, or they're very careful in this area, and it's very difficult to control the ball that way. Good. Nice. Okay, I'm still gonna keep score. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now you do the exact same thing, but you're gonna hit it to this corner where I'm standing, okay? And you can do it from the middle right there. So go ready position, we'll try to do 10 in a row. Okay, that's no good. It's gotta come back to me. Go again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was a little bit too far to the middle. So what we're learning now is directional control. So you can see when you hit the ball a little bit late or behind you, it's very hard to get it that way, right? It kind of goes towards the middle. So it's important that you play the ball in front a little more.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go, 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 go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. We do the same thing now to this side. You hit everything back to me, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's a one-handed backhand. You always try to play with 2 hands, okay? 1. Okay, I'll give it to you. 2, 3. Actually, that's 4. I miscounted. Here's 5. Okay. 6. Good. 7. 8. 9. Not the match points. Let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll give it to you. 9. And match point. All right, very good. Wow, fantastic job. So you got 10 in a row in 3 different ways. Down the middle, you got it to the side and the other side. You know the fascinating thing about it is that you already are learning directional to control. You're learning how to aim in tennis. So now let's make it a little bit harder. I'm gonna do the ultimate test with you. Let's try to rally from the baseline. And obviously you're gonna have to hit it a little bit harder here. 1. 1, 2. Back up a little bit, back it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No! You hit it way too hard. Try again. We need 10, okay? 10 balls. 1, 2, 3. Take your time. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, You know what was funny on that second last attempt? You got so confident you started hitting hard. 8! No! But then you paid the price because you missed one. What's going to happen is you're going to start hitting hard and overhitting and making mistakes. So you have to always remind yourself that the most important thing right now in your tennis is control. This is how you're going to build the correct muscle memory, and you're going to build the confidence to hit harder very gradually over time. All right, so the final test for today is I'm actually going to go on the baseline. We're going to rally baseline to baseline, because when I'm rallying with you from the net, I'm giving you a really clean volley and the ball is coming kind of low and flat.
Okay.
But now I'm going to go on the baseline. It's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
Let's go for 10, okay? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, come on, 8, no, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, match point. Really, really good job. Again, this is not normal that someone progresses this fast to be able to keep the ball in play. So you have a lot of natural ability for tennis, and I really encourage you to keep playing. All right, good job. Let's do you don't have your racket here, let's do a tap with the bottle, a bottle tap. All right, very nice. Good job. Very nice. That was good. That was fun, right? Okay, let's go back. By the way, you're playing so well, people think it's fake. I have a couple of comments saying that it's fake, that you're not a beginner.
Yeah, I have a, what is it, beginner's luck?
You're very talented.